Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, guys. Celtic Warband here, and today I'm bringing you a very unique battle in Total War Attila. It was a battle that I played with James the Great, and it was a strategy that I have never seen before in pretty much any Total War, to be honest. And this battle is in no way close. But it was pretty epic, and it's only 11 minutes, so I'm going to show you guys. It felt a lot longer from the lag during the game, but we'll kind of just show you how we're set up. So I've got my army kind of in a nice wing over here, and then James the Great, and I am playing as the Lakhamids, I believe, and James the Great set up over here with the Sassanid Empire. And you can see he's got his cav in a flank here. And then here is the enemies. Yes, there is a... I don't know whether to call it a noob box or a hexagon. The guy who was setting this up called it a hexagon. And I don't know, like, I think he thought it was a very valid strategy playing as Rome, but yeah, he's got this little hexagon here formed up, and then right behind him is the white Huns. So you can see he's got his army there. So we'll take a look at the army comps. It's a very, very long skirmisher phase. As you can see, we're kind of just skirmishing the new box right now. But we'll look at my army first. So I have 5 units of these Klibinari. And what's really awesome and unique about them is that they actually have a scare tactic. So it's -9 morale. So on top of their insane charge bonus, which is like 250... you can pop this scare right after you charge to affect 9 morale. Like, that is crazy. And then I've got my General's Bodyguard here. Mavia's Warlord. So there he is right there. Looking very epic. And then I've got 2 units of these Kushite Shotele. So they're pretty elite. You can see they're tired because they've been running a long way. I cut it all out. And then I've got 6 units of these Desert Legionary Defectors. And I've got 4 units of Tanukhid Pikes. Oh, I think I'm playing as the Tanukhids, not the Lakhamids. And then I've got 1 unit of Desert Bowmen. And 2 units of Desert Hurlers. So, pretty well-rounded army. Looking at the Sassanids, he's got a lot of these Savaran Cataphracts. So I think he's got 5 units of them. And then he has a bunch of these elite Dolomite infantry. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I believe. And then I think he has a couple of Persian hurlers, 2 units. And then he's got a ton of these Armenian slingers, like 4 or 5 units of them. And we got some elite Dolomite infantry in the back here. And here is his general, Saraven Sardar. There he is. He doesn't really know what to make of this strategy. and to be honest, I'm not uploading this in any way to, you know, be mean to this player. I think that he did think it was a valid strategy, and to be honest, the Romans did use this strategy, but it really just doesn't work in Total War. All he's done is really made him a sitting duck, because he's just got a bunch of these Canute Signores, then he's got some Limitene bodyguards around the other flank, so a bunch of spears. And then he's just got some Hercules Signores and Palatina in the center, so no archers and no cav. So he's basically immobile, and you can see that we're getting some good flanking fire. That's the Persian hurlers kind of firing on the flanks of the noob square here. Because you're really not going to get much damage against the shield wall. And last but not least, we've got the White Huns. So he's got a lot of these Kingalis Kandas. So just like a medium melee infantry. Very shiny shields. Then he's got a lot of steppe warriors. So they look pretty cool too. Really nice axes. And he's got 4 units of these Yanda Spearmasters. So they're extremely heavily armored and look really awesome. I really like these guys. That's really what a Hun warrior looks like. Very excellent modeling. And then he's got a ton of this cav here. It's steppe cataphracts. I think he has 5 units of them. And then he's got his steppe warlord, which is over... Where are you, Mr. Warlord? I think you're right there. There he is. Very cool. So, yeah, so basically what we're doing is just, you know, picking apart the noob square. So you can see that we've got, I'll just turn it on normal speed for now. We pretty much wrecked that unit with that one unit of Persian hurlers. So really good play there by James the Great. You can see that the Western Roman Empire player is redeploying some spears to that flank. But my skirmishers actually weren't really doing much against the noob box. So in a bit I will actually redeploy and fire on these Kingless Condis. I don't know how to say that. But they're looking really shiny with their gold breastplates. Looking really good there. But yeah, kind of just filtering in, you know, one unit of slingers at a time. I see here's where I activate my slingers to go after. I do shoot at these spears first because I can get a good flanking fire. I've got heavy shot on my archers as well. But now he's going to cover his flanks, so we're really not going to do too much damage there. But it looks like these are a little bit less armored than the spears do, so I will retarget them. Ooh, getting some good shots on this unit of steppe warriors. He's trying to move them out of range. Actually, did any of them bring archers at all? No, that's really surprising as the Huns, too. You'd think he would have brought some horse archers, but actually they didn't bring any archers. So, very interesting strategy there. Yeah, you can see my archers firing. Take a look at what they can see.
It only encourages them.
Nice. Ooh, yep, getting some good kills there. And let's take a look at James the Great over here. Yeah, so he's got 2 units of his slingers over on this side, so I think he's just trying to focus like flank fire, which is a valid strategy. You can see that the Hexagon is already starting to come apart a little bit, but I am redeploying my entire force here. And these pikes actually look pretty awesome. They are very heavily armored, so you can hear them all shouting. Yeah, so you can see I'm trying to... This unit of slingers has wasted all their ammo, so I pulled them really close to the spears to try to get them to waste their javies, and it looks like they've wasted half health, or half of their ammo on each one. But yeah, here's where the battle starts to begin, guys, so I'm going to put it into slow motion. You can see that my steppe cav there is firing their arrows at those spears. And then I see that the cav from the enemy is coming forward. So there we go. There's the call to charge forwards. Oh, that looks perfect for a screenshot. Yeah, here we go. Very nice. This one's leading the charge. Spears are, lances are down. Oh, nice. They do have the wedge formation on, but they even still were not able to penetrate my lines. So I'm just going to let go of it there and kind of show you everything that's going on in the battle. So yeah, I'm just sending a lot of my cav in. He has some of these units of steppe warriors here, but you can see I get a really, really nice charge off against those warriors. And he's got his cav in behind, but he did not get a good charge off because it was pretty much just soaked up. But yeah, I've got another unit of cav coming in here. He's getting some good flanking fire on my cav, though.
Our men have given up and are running for their lives.
Throwing right into my cataphracts there, but yeah, I'm just gonna wipe out this entire unit with that charge. Oh, just deadly. Just deadly. So if I turn on the HUD here, so you can see, yeah, their steppe warriors are already breaking, and I got really decent kills on the steppe cataphracts, even though they were unwedged. And you can see that this one is also wavering as well. And he is charging forwards his Yonda Spearmasters, which is a really good idea. He's going to charge them into the backs of my horses. But pretty much I'm able to free up this unit out of there, and I'm just following him in with my elite units of Kushite Chatoile? I don't know how to say that. But yeah, I've pretty much broken through with this one, and I'm just going to move right into these steppe warriors over here on this flank. So let's actually see from their point of view. Get some epic slow-mo charges. Oh boy. Oh yeah. Just knocking down tons of men. And let's take a look at the damage there. Yeah, look, over half the unit killed. They're already wavering. But we've got another unit of steppe cataphracts coming in, and the steppe warlord is also charging in as well. So he's actually committed all of his cav onto my side. But yeah, we've pretty much penned in the spears over here. He shouldn't have charged in this unit of steppe cataphracts right here, because he's only allowed his own cataphracts to soak up the charge. That's what you have shock cavalry for. You want to get them around the flanks and charge into the rear of my men. But I've just got 2 more units that I peeled off, and I'm going to lock them in. And you can see that we've got some of the Severan cataphracts from the Sassanids, so they are going to pull around and attack the general, the steppe warlord. And over here, we're not really missing much. We'll get to that at the end of the battle. But you can see that the rest of the white Hun infantry has actually pulled into the Hexagon. But yeah, you can. There we go. I'm pulling forwards my other unit of shock cav, and I'm just gonna charge into the flank of this general. Also, we'll zoom in and watch James the Great's cataphracts as well charging in. Let's get a good shot of that. Yeah, really good. Just penning the general right between the hammer and the anvil. So that was perfect.
Have found their courage. Back to the fight.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. And there's my general. I'm gonna kind of move him around over to this side by the line and just get a nice charge into the cataphracts. Again, I'm kind of doing the same thing by charging in against my shock cav, but just completely enveloping these 2 units is good for me. So we'll turn this back to play and get some actual soundtrack into the battle. I just wanted to show those epic cav charges. Yeah, they're making some good headway against my shock cav, but they're so heavily armored. That's the thing. Oh, this guy flipping him over his head. Nice.
The unit's ammunition is spent, and it can no longer fire.
I think that's the last of the spears. They are routing as well. And the general will be, yep, there he goes. He's dead as well, so that's pretty much most of the first player dealt with. If I hold space, you can kind of see what I'm planning to with my deployment. I've got 4 units of pikes, so I'm actually going to make a box with my pikes right around this box. And it's just going to become a killing zone. But the Armenian slingers are still unleashing their bolts, or their, I don't know, their rocks, I guess you would say, against this. Look at just the sea of shields. Like, that's crazy. There has to be probably, I don't know, close to 3,000 men just in this small little area. Yeah, my cav has been pretty healthy due to that engagement. I took on all units of his cav, and we were still pretty much good to go. So here I am halting, just kind of closing in spots in the box. And you can see that he's wavering a little bit. He doesn't know if he wants to sit in here or just come out and engage, but there we go. He's actually starting to charge out with his infantry. But I'm just going to close those gaps in. And yeah, they've just completely broken formation, but the problem is that they're penned in now. He does try to sneak a couple of units out through this gap, but he's held by the pikes, and then I just charge in my elite units as well to hold them in. So yeah, probably not the best strategy. Because now that they've all broken from their shield wall, they are just running amok and getting hit by all of the Armenian slinger bolts as well. He's trying to pull a couple of his spears through, but you can see that they break. And it is going to be a little laggy, guys. There are so many units here. But yeah, I've got another unit kind of in the corner over here. I've got another unit blocking this corner here. So yeah, the balance of power actually was not in our favor to begin with. We had a little bit less men, but you can still see that we've only lost about 500, and their tally is going down, down, down. Let's try to zoom in on the action here a bit. And here comes my cav. I've got them in wedge formation now. And we're going to just be charging in past our pikes. Oh, yes. Just charging right through my pike wall. There we go. Knocking over some of my men, but it was worth it in the end, because what I actually did was pop that scare tactic, and you can see all of their morale just dropping. We've got some of the elite Dalamite infantry coming in to attack the flanks, just breaking left and right. You can see the massive chain route that was just caused here. Just tons of infantry breaking. Oh man, what a struggle. Yep. Just look at the bodies. There we go. Decisive victory. But yeah, even like if we... Oh, I guess I can't really zoom out, but if we move to the side, you're going to see like this massive pile of bodies in this one center. So really, really epic replay. So looking at my pikes, all of my infantry pretty much were not engaged till the last, I don't know, 4 minutes of the battle. Look at this, 376. Well, actually, these were against the spears, so I can't really count them. But 150 kills by most of my pikes, most of my infantry getting 100 kills or over, and then my cav doing really well. This one getting 274. Looking at James the Great, yeah, look at his slingers. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10... 1,200 kills just by his slingers, and a lot of his infantry didn't engage until the end. But looking at Myers, like, see, this is the problem. Like, this, the first problem is it's just not a well-rounded army. You need some cav, and you need some archers. Yes, the Western Roman Empire is known for their infantry, but not like this. Look at this. They got maybe 200 kills total. And we were bringing like almost 6,000 to the table. But the Huns doing a little bit better. A couple of his units getting 138 and 145, so those are the 2 spear units. But the rest of his infantry just really suffering. These 4 units I just destroyed with my cav. And his cav not really performing well either, because I don't think they really got a good charge off, to be honest. They were a little bit too clumped up. But yeah, thanks very much for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this unique battle. It certainly is the first time that I've seen that type of strategy. But thanks very much. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you'd like to see more Attila content in the future. And as always, I will see you in the next one.